Hey guys, it's Liz and we're flipping things. And it is day 2 of my little challenge where I post a video every day for 30 days trying to make $1,000 profit on eBay in 30 days to pay for some unexpected car repairs that I had to get done. Let's see how it's going. Welcome back. I hope everyone is doing well. I did plan to try to film a second video yesterday on Sunday. That didn't happen. My bills lost to Miami. I'm still recovering. Anyhow, they're still amazing. The bills are still amazing. Go Bills. So it is first thing in the morning. Trevor is eating breakfast right now. And I am trying to get this done before I have to start my day and start work. It's hard to fit this stuff in. So let's talk about what I got done yesterday. So I think I showed you in the last video that I found a full box of DVDs that I had not listed. And I said I was going to start with those. The goal here is to make $1,000 profit in 30 days, which is 2 or 3 times more than I typically make in profit on eBay. And my store is not very active right now because I have not had the time and I haven't been giving it enough of my attention. So I'm trying to get my store active and moving and selling. I do know that's going to take a little time for the algorithm to catch up. But I found these DVDs and I said to myself, this is where I should start. And I thought DVDs is my best category. If I could just sell DVDs, I would. I have a sourcing issue. I just can't get enough of the DVDs I need. But they're so easy because they ship media mail. They just go in a bubble mailer. Shipping is a breeze. You know exactly how much it's going to cost to ship them. $3.49 because media mail went up. So I love the DVDs. So I said I was going to start with this box of DVDs that I had somehow not listed. Now, months later, I understand. The reason I think I didn't list this box is because most of these are either very low end, meaning very little profit to be made, or not brand new, open. And as most of you know, I do not like to sell pre-owned DVDs. In normal times, if I wasn't trying to make money quickly, I put these aside and they sit. That is what I do because I just don't like selling used DVDs. One, I'm always worried about, I don't have time to test them all. And I get nervous that they might not work, that there might be a scratch that I can't see. And 2, you just don't get the same amount of money for them. And, you know, the profit margin on DVDs can be low, especially with used. In this case, I'm going to do something a little different and I'm going to list all of the pre-owned DVDs that I have in my inventory because the fact is they came to me, I sourced them, I spent money on them. Now, a lot of times I buy almost all of my DVDs in lots unless I'm at like the thrift stores, and at the thrift stores I'll only buy new, but it means I paid for these. It may not have been much, but I paid for these and I need to get some money back for them. There's no reason for them to be sitting in my basement just because they're pre-owned. I know they'll be slower to move. I know they will not make me as much money, but let's get them out of my inventory. So I am going to go through and I'm going to list all the open ones. I also have some that are not opened, but the titles just don't bring in that much money. You know, think that's why this box has been sitting on the side for all this time, but it's fine. I'm going to finish it. Yesterday, I listed 10 DVDs. I'm going to do the same thing this morning, and then I'm going to move down into the basement, and I'm going to start just taking one box at a time. I've got boxes of clothes down there. I've got boxes of appliances. I've got mini brands, you name it. It's in my basement and it's not listed. And so I'm just going to day by day pull a little bit out and list 5 to 10 items. That's the goal. It's going to be like a fun adventure to see what I've got in the basement because at this point I'm not even sure. I really don't even know how much I have in there, but it's a lot. But I'm trying to carve this stuff out first thing in the morning. Matthew gets on the bus at 6:45, and then I have a little break. Trevor doesn't get on the bus until after 8. So that's when I'm trying to get stuff photographed and listed and get a video filmed. I have to fit it in where I can fit it in. Typically, as soon as my workday is over, we have to run to a sporting event for Matthew, a soccer game, a hockey game. On Tuesday, a soccer game and a hockey game back to back. I'm tired just thinking about it. So there's a lot going on in the evenings for me. Michael's got a show on Wednesday. I have to find the time in the morning to get this done. And it's just a change in my routine. so far, day one, really rocking it. Really rocking it. I will say, when I said my store is inactive, I am still at 0 sales for the weekend. That has not happened in months. It has been months since I have, on a Monday morning, not had 4 to 5 items going out. That is concerning, but I also haven't been listing. So it's going to take a little time of me listing every day for that to pick back up. I also have a confession to make. I am a top rated seller. And in the last 4 months, I have been late on 2 shipments. Late meaning I have 1 day handling time on my settings, and they didn't make it out in 24 hours. Once I was traveling and I had just gotten back and I just wasn't in the swing of things and I missed it. And another was just solely my fault. I was too busy and I didn't get it off in time. Those 2 have put me in I'm jeopardizing my top rated seller status. I got an email from eBay that basically said I'm in a grace period now and they're going to keep an eye on my account for 3 months. And if there's no more issues, then I can keep my top rated seller status. I wonder if that is another reason that my sales are lower than they typically are, or if it's just that I haven't been listing. So I'm listing every day. I am sending offers, and I will at lunch today be taking 30 minutes to go in and adjust pricing a little bit in whatever direction it needs to go on any items that have been in my store for more than 6 months. And there's a lot of those. So that can be a daily thing. Typically I work right through lunch. Because I work from home, there's no like get in your car, leave, go eat. That break doesn't really exist for me. I just sit at my desk and eat while I work. And I'm just going to pretend like I'm in an office and I'm taking 30 minutes for myself. And in that time, I will just sit on my phone and go in and make these adjustments. Hopefully that activity is going to turn the store around and improve the algorithms so that more people are seeing my items and more people are purchasing my items. That's the plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I really, really, really don't want to put these car repairs on a credit card. It might have to happen. Ugh, I don't want that to happen. So that's the plan. I'm also trying to turn my YouTube channel around. If you watched yesterday, you know I haven't been able to make time to do YouTube videos either. And that's another one of those, it's just a time-consuming process, and it's just time I haven't been able to carve out into my day, and I'm just forcing myself to. So my plan during the week when everything's going on, school and work and all that, is to film first thing in the morning, edit in the evening, and upload so that it can go live the next day, right? That gives it time to upload into YouTube, which can take hours. And that's the plan. Film in the morning, edit in the evening, go live the next day. We're hoping we can do this every day for 30 days. If I miss a day, I'm not going to be mad at myself, but I'm going to do my best to keep that up. I know some of you in the comments of the last video talked about how you also took a little break. And, you know, that's the thing about a side hustle is sometimes you need a little break. Sometimes you need just a minute. And like with a regular job, you can't do that. You can't just take a little break. You can take some vacation time, and I have done that recently just to like get my own head straight and get my house in order and all those things. But with a side hustle, you can step away from it. If you need a minute to like collect yourself, you can step away from it. You've just got to accept that it's gonna take you a little time to get back to the level that you were at before. If you're okay with that, which I was, then it's the right thing to do. We all need to prioritize our own selves, our own mental health, our own needs ahead of anything else. Because if we're not taking care of ourselves, there's no possible way we're doing a great job taking care of anyone else. And I know I'm like pot calling the kettle black because I'm the worst at self-care, but I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay. I'm really trying. I'm not the greatest at it, but hopefully this is going to be a beautiful week. I hope you guys have a lot of sales going out Monday morning, unlike me, but that's fine. And I will see you in the next one, which is tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.